got a laning phase. Berjaya started the game by invading them, by roaming across the entire map, by going for 3v3s. The Twisted Fate never had an opportunity to isolate individual picks. And I think RTZ need to draft with an awareness of that. I want to see them draft a scrappier teamfight composition.
And to continue what you just said, I just think it comes down to experience. Berjaya sticking together, not letting them lane at all with that teleportation you were talking about. So definitely wouldn't have worked for RTZ. And looks like Lee Sin is still in the pool.
Lee Sin is still in the pool. Orianna still in the pool. Braum still in the pool.
Well, let's do a... Well, is Garen banned? Yep, Garen's banned. Garen is banned. No more...
I don't think Garen is worth a ban. I'm going to be real.
Well, they banned it anyways. Yeah, I do question it as well.
The Akali is here as the first pick for Berjaya. The two bans that do make perfect sense to me. The Alistair Ziggs. Some people think Katarina is very good. I personally don't, but Berjaya are the pros, so I will cede to their judgment as they get rid of the character. The second pick for Berjaya behind the Akali is the Gragas, and that looks very good as a start.
Katarina has been quite top in the tier though, so opinions are opinions. So we'll keep it that way.
I'm entitled to mine. Okay, I like this. RTZ are challenging for some of these power picks. They take away the Braum Kai'Sa. They keep the Graves in the jungle. But the problem is, they're still giving over just as much as they're getting. Berjaya still have a very good composition. Sure, Zisune isn't going to get Garen top, but they've got Akali top, and that's better. You get the Orianna in the mid lane. You have the Gragas to act as whatever you need. I'm a little confused here because there is a Janet in support, so I assume this Gragas will be in the jungle. But I'll hold my judgment there, just in case anything gets truly wild.
Well, you can never put Berjaya down. They just pick a Garen out of nowhere, and it even made RTZ ban, so you never know what's gonna happen. But yes, Orianna and Akali dishing out those damage, it's definitely gonna be quite scary. Oh, Jinx.
This is a very good composition overall for RTZ. They have decent backline access now that they've drafted the Vi for Owo. They do have an Amid toward the game number 2 in semi-final number 2. RTZ Undercrank taking to the map yet again versus the dominant Berjaya Dragons.
And here we go on the way. 3 of the champs are in the bush. They might try and find some action here, but nothing will be going on for now.
This is what I was talking about when I said that you don't get a laning phase versus Berjaya. They're bringing their support AD carry jungle, their support AD carry to the mid lane. RTZ are the ones that pressed the advantage out of it this time though, doing the same 3-man invade that Berjaya did to them during game number 1. The one difference, Berjaya don't just sit there and take it, they're matching the invade, sending their own jungle into the opposing bush. Top lane, there's going to be yet more pressure as Crown pushes forward here. Oh my lord, a flash away, but there's 3 stacks of the Winter's Bites, and the stun will come through. And that means that RTZ get first blood. And that's a very important one. Karatard and the Orianna that was so scary during game number 1 won't have that here in game 2. Into the smoke veil goes Zisune, but Yoshi doing a very good job against them.
It looks like the Akali had a lot of moves right there, but Yoshi just chipping some damage slowly onto Akali, forcing her to back off.
Yep, Tainted One shows up from the jungle, but nothing will be found. Akali's one of those characters you're always like, she's already spent 3 dashes, there's nothing else. And Akali's got, and this is true, 4 dashes.
She looked so cool though for a second there, but she just kept getting lower and lower health, dashing around.
Yeah. The secret is you can always look cool by Akali, you just button spam. You don't have to actually achieve anything, it looks cool as hell. Pressure in the mid lane will force...
Plenty later of the game, I think Akali needs to chase up onto Kaisa and definitely shut her down in the late game.
That's going to be very important to watch. It's kind of Vi versus Akali in terms of dive. We highlighted this matchup last time, but Owo has all the dive over on RTZ. As the Baron, the first Drake of the game does come up, we're going to do our customary vision check, see who's setting up for it. The Berjaya Dragons do have a couple of aggressive wards set up across the map, and there's not really anything in answer from RTZ. They do have some warding of their own set up equally aggressively, but it's around the buff in the top Baron side, which isn't especially useful.
We'll have 25 seconds left before the first Drake will be coming out here, and it seems like they'll be converging slowly onto that, and Berjaya seems like they're the one that's going to be there, the early birds going in with Gragas and Orianna, and the rest of the team will be coming soon. Here comes a red Drake.
Here we go, Berjaya. They are roaming Zisune down from the top lane to make sure they have an even player count in this fight. As they start the Drake immediately on spawn. Over the wall! Owo in, instantly trapped by the Jinx. Drake goes down. Berjaya win the fight without needing to fire a shot.
Did RTZ take that? The Drake?
Oh, you're right, they did. A very impressive
steal.
They
did.
I completely missed it. I saw Owo get instantly trapped, and I thought that was it, but I must have managed to get the steal somehow. It wasn't from the smite, unless I'm mistaken. Wild
But anyhow,
stuff.
well done to RTZ though for taking that. But the game's not over yet. No towers has been taken down, and everyone's still on the same gold, same kills. So I don't think they're gonna be reacting much to this anytime soon. But look at this Akali. She looks so cool with all the knives and all. Absolute
Doing
ninja.
a little bit more damage that time.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm kicking myself for missing that steal. We've been going a while, that's my only excuse. Getting a little
So how are you
tired
holding
here.
up, TJ? Yeah, I was gonna ask, how are you holding up, TJ? Being, what time is it now at your place?
It's now 7 AM, so it's regular morning time. Which is good, because I tripped over my cat when it was like 4 AM. I was going to the restroom in between games, and I just walked into her.
What if you're animals, man? You were talking about the corgi.
I said I wanted to kill corgis earlier today. RTZ will start the trading this game, grabbing themselves the turret up in the top side. They're also going to use that to turn instantly over towards this Rift Herald. And Berjaya, what do? They're roaming up to fight it. Can't get anything out of it. The Rift Herald will go over. However, a big explosive cast finds kill number 1. Perfect execution is lined up for Zisune. Can't find this second, despite Shanks being low. Berjaya find a kill. They'll trade poignards for the Rift Herald. Depending on how this goes, they might get a turret and a Drake as well off of that. Poignards has just respawned, so I think it will just be a turret. Drake is too long at the time.
Zisune? Zisune did a lot of damage there just now. Could potentially show you a future, foresee what she's gonna do later in the game. Damn, she has the
That
coolest
was
attack
one of-
animation.
It was one of the reasons why I thought that this game is going to be real trouble for RTZ if we go into a late game.
But like you said, Vi might just dive in right onto Zisune. So we'll have to see if Owo managed to
Oh, whoa.
do that.
Drake is up in 30 seconds. 40 seconds. Cut me some slack. And Berjaya don't seem totally concerned about it. They're going to make sure that they have the waves set up. They're going to make sure that they can control the top half of the map as well. Which is dangerous. RTZ did already get the first Infernal drag.
It's gonna be 10 more seconds left before they proceed to the next Drake coming. Will be the Mountain Drake.
And Berjaya don't have control of the river. Monsoon will be spent. That was the Janna ult. Burned pretty instantly. The Drake is already underway. Here come Berjaya finally. Drake around half HP and Berjaya are into the pit. They can't find the Drake proper. And actually, Tainted Ones is overstepped, stunned up, locked down. Glacial Fissure, he's gone. A strong start to the fight. Oh, dropped into stasis. Will try and flash away. Still gets picked up on the trade, though, and you can see Sagi doing so much damage from the back of the fight as Zisune flashes on in and finds one, maybe two. Perfect execution, ready to go. No, dash is missed, but Panas is so very, very low. The Darius in the front line from Crown will go down simultaneously. And it's going to be a complete ace. RTZ wiped on the board as Berjaya win the fight, and this time, take the dragon.
Did you see that Zisune? As I was talking about earlier, she did a lot of damage, but it was just like not killing them. But this time, manages to dish out lots of damage, and he was chasing. What was he chasing just now? Was it Graves? He was chasing one of them alone.
Yeah, was able to find 2 kills there. A very important fight for Zisune.
And next will be the Baron, and if they really take this Baron for Berjaya, they could just close the game instantly, unless RTZ says otherwise.
Zisune did complete Rabadons a moment ago, so there's a lot of magic damage out of Berjaya. Here comes your Baron.
I gotta compliment you on your pronunciation so far with Berjaya Dragons.
I'll work on it. Dive round the side. Tainted Ones will start this off, pushing Owo back. This is all just a setup. How's my pronunciation of Owo?
Owo should be fine, right? Owo.
I'm nailing it. Good to know. Got lots of practice on that one. Owo's in trouble! Oh no, Glacial Fissure will start things off to turn the back, and you do have the full stun. Tainted Ones drop to half HP, but they've got plenty more, and Shanks does not as Zisune dives in. Shanks will fall, sniped round the side, and Monsoon regens the Berjaya Dragons back to full HP. This is going to be the Baron.
And like I've said, the Baron, I think that's it. After the Baron, perhaps. We'll see what RTZ is going to be doing because they're rushing in all the way, but can they get there in time?
They're so far away. Baron will be picked up. Double pull from Crown to try and turn things around, but they're instantly locked down. Goodbye, Crown. And maybe goodbye, RTZ, in game number 2 of this best of 5 series. As the Baron buff is picked up. And Berjaya now have a truly massive gold lead with which to implement it. Killer Instinct. Dive onto Sagi. No. Healed up by Chili. Shielded by Chili. There's no way that kill happens.
And they will just cheerfully take up this mid turret. And they're inching closer and closer to game number 2 victory for Berjaya Dragons. Can RTZ turn this, flip this around out of nowhere? I don't think they can.
Ooh. Tainted One's pulled over the wall behind the turret, but they're okay with that. They say, alright, I guess I'm over here now. Take the turret. And here comes the push for the second inhibitor turret. Crown does not land the pull this time. And the turret is falling. Good Glacial Fissure will start things off. Owo dives the backline. Zisune is badly positioned and dropped very low. Will dive through the team though, and with a shockwave to back him up, Zisune survives. And guess who doesn't? Yoshi, Crown, and Shanks. 3 players dead for RTZ as Berjaya Dragons shove through and end game number 2.
Do you see that? Zisune almost dying here. Oh, wait, never mind. She got killed anyways, but almost dying there. Definitely carried that team with all those damage dishing and